Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. This is the ZK Sports Show. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. But now we got some sports stories to talk about. Lamar Jackson news. We have stuff on his contract. Mitchell Trubisky being named a captain. And we have Donvan Mitchell trade and reaction. So I saw this over the weekend, and it revolves around Lamar Jackson. So, with Lamar Jackson's self-improved contract deadline fast approaching, the Baltimore Ravens quarterback have reportedly made a new proposal for their star quarterback. Per CBS Sports HQ, the Ravens have made an improved contract offer to Jackson. Jackson confirmed last month he won't keep negotiation with the Ravens once the regular season begins, if no deal is reached by then. The 2019 NFL MVP contract status has been one of the biggest storylines in the NFL leading up to Week 1. Several quarterbacks have signed new deals this offseason, the rest of their market at the position. Aaron Rodgers' 3-year extension with Green Bay Packers made him the highest paid quarterback by an average salary, at $50.3 million. Sean Watson signed the richest fully guaranteed deal in NFL history, 5 years, $230 million, after being traded to the Cleveland Browns. Some thought Watson's contract would change how quarterback negotiation deals, but both Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson have since signed extensions that aren't fully guaranteed. Jay Glazer of Fox Sports reportedly last month the Ravens offered Jackson a deal worth more than Murray's got from the Arizona Cardinal, 5 year, $230.5 million. But the Ravens don't want to fully guarantee the contract. In response to a fan who said the Ravens have offered him $250 million, Jackson tweeted, "This isn't true." So you can see here, Williams says he want more than he already offered that. And then Lamar Jackson said, no, they didn't. It's unclear what the Ravens have offered Jackson, who has repeatedly himself in talks. The 25-year-old is set to earn $23 million in 2022, the final season of his rookie contract. So it really could depend on he's gonna get it at some point, but when is he gonna get it? Is he going to hold out? Maybe he doesn't. It's only a matter of time on when he gets it, or if he goes into a free agent. I highly doubt he's gonna go into a free agent. But if he were to go to free agency, who would he sign with? Would he sign with the Texans? Would he sign with the Titans? Would he sign with a division rival? I don't know which one it would be. But I'm assuming they might try and sign him by, I want to say week 5 or 6 to week 3. So that is it. Alright, so we have officially the Steelers starting quarterback. So this is coming from CBS Sports. Mitch Trubisky named Steelers captain, then placed atop of Pittsburgh's first regular season depth chart. Trubisky appears to be the Steelers' Week 1 starting quarterback. So it appears that Trubisky is going to be the starting QB. It's not Kenny Pickett, which some people thought it would be. So here it says, Mitchell Trubisky earned a significant title in the days leading up to the season opener against the Bengals. Trubisky was named one of the Steelers' captains, along with second-year running back Najee Harris, defensive captain TJ Watt, and Cameron Hayward, while Miles Kilbrew is the special team representative. Trubisky has clear development, a leader during a short time in Pittsburgh. He also maintained his position as the Steelers' top quarterback, despite this summer's emergence of rookie Kenny Pickett. Steelers coach Mike Tomlin has yet to publicly announce the starting quarterback for Sunday's game against the Bengals. Trubisky was penciled as the Steelers' number 1 quarterback on the Pittsburgh's first depth chart of the regular season, which was issued on Monday. Mitch has grown a lot, and that's not counting the interceptions, Najee Harris said. During the final week of training camp, he's got a good feel for everyone. He's a competitor, I'll tell you that, but that's what you want in a quarterback. You want a competitor, and that's what he is. So you can see there some stuff. his little stat lines, I guess. So completion percentage 75%, yards 43, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 5.3 yards per attempt. Trubisky said on Monday that it was a tremendous honor to be one of the Steelers' captains. He did not mention the tip of his hand as to whether or not he has officially been given the starting job. You can assume anything you want, Trubisky said, when asked if he will start against the Bengals via Mark Coppola of The Athletic. The announcer will come out when it comes out, but you're not going to hear it from me. We're just about our business. So it just goes on to say, here's what Ben Roethlisberger says. I won't say this about all rookie QBs. It benefits to sit behind a veteran for a bit long time, Roethlisberger said on his new podcast. And I think Mitch is a great leader, great football player, and he's a great athlete. He's a good QB. They brought him here in a reason, and I think he's going to mentor Kenny, and I think he'll really help Kenny a lot. But in my opinion, it should be Mitch's job for the time being. If Mitch plays well, keep him in there. And if he's bad for something, it doesn't mean to just yank him. Does have a point there. He did sit behind someone, but he was the third string quarterback during his rookie season. Then they got injured, and then he goes on to win Rookie of the Year. He went 13-0 as a starter. That is just impressive that he did that. But it does look like it's going to be Mitch Trubisky as the starting. You could make a case for Kenny Pickett being the starter, but I feel like putting like a rookie QB means that your team's kind of struggling. I don't think the Steelers were struggling last year. I just feel like they had no identity on who the quarterback was, or the quarterback was. But, yeah. Mitch might be the starter. Alright, so our final story of the day is the Donvan Mitchell trade to the Cavs. And this is from the Knicks' perspective. So, the NBA world is still in shock after the Utah Jazz traded Donvan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavs last week. In the immediate aftermath, it appears that the team that came out a bigger loser than the New York Knicks. Despite months of speculation that foresaw Mitchell returning home to New York, the Knicks walk away with nothing but pieces to pick up. A good part of the roster outside of Jalen Brunson have been dangled in these trade talks, which is a good way to build chemistry for a long season ahead. The Knicks did the right thing by R.J. Barrett by extending his contract, but what will the team do with Julius Randle and Obi Toppin? Both big men were part of a trade discussion. It's almost certain that both players will be with the Knicks for the foreseeable future. There is a time to make a deal before camp, but certainly not a player of Mitchell's caliber, which means the Knicks will ride Randall, Brunson, and Barrett as the team's top trio of the season. The team has already reportedly placed Oklahoma City's Shane Julius Alexander on its radar, but its move, his service could be sought closer to the trade deadline. So it's like this article saying that the Knicks should have traded for Donvan Mitchell. That would have been a really good trade. The Knicks could pull that off, but they didn't. The Cavs got traded off. So this helps with the Cavs, but it doesn't help with the Knicks. But the Jazz helps them with that. Not sure what the trade was. I just knew that this happened. And I saw a bunch of NBA YouTubers reacting to this. So I decided I'm going to report on this. So I will update on what the trade is on. I'll put like a text or something. What it's on. But yeah, this is a little bit of a short episode again. Apologies, There's really nothing huge other than this and the NFL, and there's also college football that went on. So that's going to be it for today. Sorry for the short episode. Hope to be back by Sunday. Peace.
Stay off the weed!